For this morning's moment of learning, I have a brief moment of learning. I thought it would be worthwhile talking about this whole thing of He is risen. He is risen indeed. I'm going to talk about that briefly. Why do Christians typically use this phrase? He is risen. He is risen indeed. Certainly it's something we've done for, at least I would think most people know that we've done it for a very long time. It's a good tradition. He is risen indeed is sometimes called the Paschal greeting, having to do with the Passover and that time. And the biblical origin of the saying is probably from the Gospel of Luke. The Lord has risen indeed and has appeared to Simon. But the adapting of this into the current phrase came to use in the early church, very early on, with the tradition that even the earliest Christians had used this phrase as a declaration of the resurrection of Jesus to those they would meet. Not necessarily just those at Easter. In fact, the tradition has it that Mary Magdalene, when she met Tiberius Caesar, actually said that he has risen indeed. And so that kind of played into the whole thing of that we've used this over time, and it's become adapted at some point to Easter. How exactly that happened, we don't quite know. However, it seems very apt for that time, and so I think that's why it's continued to be used, especially at Easter. And to me, it tends to bring out the truth of the resurrection and the joy in the heart of those who believe and trust in Him, and they're celebrating with others who believe the same thing. So that's kind of a little the background. So believers in Christ celebrate the resurrection today, for He is risen.
He is risen indeed.
And that's our moment of learning.